In the heart of the lush and thriving village of Ekanjo, surrounded by palm trees that swayed to the whispers of the wind, there was a tale that elders told by the evening fires. It was the story of Prince Adewale, the beloved son of the Oba of Ekanjo, who disguised himself as a beggar to seek what his wealth and status could not buy, true love. One fateful day, the Oba gathered his people under the great Iroko tree. His voice, deep and regal, carried through the village as he made a proclamation. "My son, Adewale, is of age to take a wife. Let every maiden prepare, for tomorrow a grand feast will be held, and the prince will choose his bride." The village erupted in excitement. Maidens from every corner prepared their finest attire, hoping to win the prince's favor. They adorned themselves with coral beads, smeared their skin with shea butter, and practiced graceful smiles in the moonlight. But in the royal palace, Prince Adewale was troubled. He was a man of substance, known for his wisdom and humility, and he despised the superficiality that wealth often attracted. He confided in his mother, the queen, who advised him to trust his heart. That night, Adewale devised a plan. He would disguise himself as a beggar to test the true character of the maidens who sought his hand. At dawn, Adewale donned tattered rags and smeared his face with ash. He left the palace with only a walking stick and a gourd of water. As the village buzzed with anticipation for the feast, the beggar wandered the streets of Ekanjo, observing the people. The first maiden he approached was Ifeoma, the daughter of the wealthiest yam farmer. She was known for her beauty, which rivaled the sunrise. "Please, kind maiden, spare me a morsel of food," Adewale said, bowing low. Ifeoma wrinkled her nose. "Away with you, beggar. I cannot dirty my hands before the feast." She tossed a pebble at him and hurried off. Adewale smiled faintly and moved on. Next, he encountered Adoni, whose father was the village blacksmith. She was busy weaving a basket when he approached. "Please, can you spare a little water for a thirsty traveler?" he asked. Adoni looked him over and scoffed. "Find your water by the river, beggar. Do not bother me with your troubles." Again, Adewale walked on. As the sun began to set, Adewale grew weary. Then he stumbled upon a modest hut at the edge of the village. There, a young maiden named Mareo was pounding yam. Her hands were rough from labor, and her simple attire showed no wealth, yet her face glowed with kindness. "Good evening, sister," Adewale said, his voice hoarse. "I have walked all day and have not eaten. Can you spare me anything?" Mareo paused, wiping sweat from her brow. She looked at the beggar with pity and said, "I have little, but what I have, I will share." She invited him to sit and brought him a bowl of yam pottage, freshly cooked. As Adewale ate, Mareo sat beside him, asking about his journey. He told her tales of hardship and struggle, which she listened to with genuine concern. When he finished eating, she handed him a calabash of water and said, "The world is harsh, but kindness costs nothing. You are welcome to rest here tonight if you have nowhere to go." Adewale was touched by her sincerity. He thanked her and promised he would return her kindness. The next day, the feast began. Drums echoed through the village as maidens paraded before the prince, each hoping to be chosen. The crowd whispered and pointed as the beggar appeared, standing at the back. When it was time for Adewale to choose, he stood and addressed the crowd. "Yesterday, I walked among you in disguise, seeking not beauty nor wealth, but kindness and a pure heart. Only one maiden showed me true compassion." The crowd gasped as the beggar stepped forward, shedding his tattered cloak to reveal the regal attire of Prince Adewale. He pointed to Mariel, who stood in shock, clutching her chest. "Mariel, you saw a beggar, yet you treated me with dignity. I choose you to be my bride, for your heart is as rich as the soil of Akanjo." The village erupted in cheers as Mariel was escorted to the palace. The wedding was a grand affair, with feasting and dancing that lasted for 7 days and 7 nights. Mariel became a beloved princess, known for her humility and grace. Prince Adewale and Princess Mariel ruled Akanjo with wisdom and compassion, teaching their people that true wealth lies in the goodness of the heart. And so, the tale of the beggar prince of Akanjo was told for generations, reminding all that love and kindness can be found in the most unexpected places.